All right, folks, we are back. We are back here, internet marketing freaks, and Thomas is back from Portugal. Is that so? Right? You are at home now. You're not in Portugal anymore, right?
No, I'm back in Denmark now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So traveling marketing freak is back home in Denmark. So he can push really hard on this hangout now. Not being in a new environment, he's back home in his cozy place and ready to help you guys with your internet marketing skills and mindsets. And we have great tips for you today, guys. We have 3 tips for blogging because we are strong into blogging. So you will have a chance to get your hands on our PDF, our new newsletter coming out after this hangout. I'm going to set it up so that you can guys download it once you give us your contact details so that we can send it to you, to your inbox. And yeah, today we want to talk about taking action now. Actually, decide and take action now. And then work and until you reach your goals. And that's the topic of this hangout. Before I dig into this, I just want to let you know that Tomas is providing today his book recommendations. So he has a book for you. He believes it's quite helpful to all you guys who are into having a good mindset to be successful in especially in financial area on the internet, because we are strong into internet marketing, as you probably already know. If you are new to this hangout, we are doing this hangout each week, guys. Each week we are doing a new hangout, helping you with internet marketing skills. It means giving you tips, and we talk about topics that we think will kind of propel you towards more success when you work, let's say, from home, just with laptop, or traveling like Thomas. Thomas is traveling a lot and also working, from different places, just using laptop and computer. So let's dig into the topic. Taking action. I actually, I was like stupid enough a long time ago, maybe a couple of years ago, that I was believing that actually having just the right mindset is enough to be successful, to have a lot of money, to make a lot of money, and so on. By the way, Thomas, can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you, Mars. It's fine.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Sorry, guys, for bad audio. If there is a bad audio, I mean, last hangout was also not the best, but in the future, probably the next hangout it will be much better because I'm going to buy a good mic, so it's going to be much better. All right. So yeah, I was stupid enough a couple of years ago, just meditating and having a right mindset and going into the happy place in my head, but not realizing that I actually need to take action to get some goals. So I was like, thinking. The money will suddenly miraculously come into my life. There will be a check every week in my post office box, waiting for me, and I will be happy and rich without doing anything. Obviously, this is a big bullshit. And when I saw that, I'm happy, but at the same time I'm kind of sad because nothing is happening. I started to work, and then that is when the results appeared. I got a list of people I could promote to. I started to do some videos, to do some hangouts, to get better on the video, and also started to blog a lot. And I started to get visitors to my websites, and that's when it all kind of clicked for me. You need to do something in order to to have results, to make money online. You really need to work at all, and sometimes a lot. Sometimes once you figure out what's working, then it's much easier. So I wouldn't say it's like easy peasy, but once you dig into it, you work, you can reap great results, let's say. I have a story for you guys. When I was like 15 or 16 years old, my father decided to build a house, and we were living at that time with my grandparents in a big house. We had just one floor just for our family, for me, my parents, and my siblings, and we were quite happy in this house. But my father decided to move out from the town to live more in the countryside. And I was kind of bugging him each month, like, okay, let's start building this house we are talking about. And he was telling me like, okay, I don't have a permission yet. So wait. Still need a permission. And each month I was like coming back and asking him, come on, I want to build this house with you now, come on. So one day he told me, okay, that's it, we do it, I have a permission, and we started to build this house. But first we need to build a base for the house. It's kind of, I don't know the proper terms in English for like the constructing the house, but we were kind of like we had to build the basis for the house, where we put the holes, where we put the concrete, you know, for like the base, so that it's stable and so on. And one part of this ground where we were going to build a house was a big rock. And my father didn't have money to buy machinery to build holes there. So he told me and my brother, come on guys, take a hammer, take tools and you know, dig some holes so we can put some concrete into that. And I said, okay, no problem. And we started to dig, and it was really funny how the hammers we were using were jumping off the rock because the rock was so hard. So it was just incredibly hard work. And you know, we were working on it like, I guess a couple of weeks just to dig some holes so we can put some concrete into these holes. And I was already giving up. I was already thinking, I mean, you know, this is just the start. I'm already, you know, I don't have interest anymore in doing that. I mean, it's kind of funny sometimes. It was funny because we were having a jokes with my brother about this work we do. But on the other side, we were like, on the other hand, we were like, come on, I mean, this is really hard work, and it's just the start, you know, what is going to come. And it was incredible. I mean, after we finished just this first phase of building the house, there were like 2 or 3 phases coming. So it took like 2 or 3 years to build this house. And I gave up like a couple of times during these, you know, these stages, couple of times. But the funny thing is that my father, he was so committed and so passionate about this, that he always pushed us, and he was always there after work, before work, weekends. He took us to this construction site, and we were actually building the house with our bare hands because we didn't have money. So we were actually working on this house, me, my brother, some of our family members from like my father's brother's side and so on. So there were a couple of people sometimes, but many times it was just us. And we built this house finally after 3 or 4 years. And that's it. We moved in, and all of a sudden, you know, we were happy. I mean, I was happy just being there, you know, in this countryside, in the nature, and having built this house. And this is such a powerful story for me, that building your own empire, your own business, you know, even if it's sometimes difficult just because you want to give up because something is not working, you know, can give you so much power and so much pleasure and so much happiness in the future once you reach your goals. And now we have this beautiful house. I mean, my parents live there, and I'm always happy to come back to stay in this house because I know I built this house with my bare hands, and it was so difficult sometimes. And I'm so much happier now when I'm there on my vacation and just enjoying there, because I just remember each brick I put into on the place, you know, when building the walls. So it's just, you know, my sweat, my blood, because I got injured a couple of times during the construction of this house. So it's a really funny story. And you know, now I'm working my internet business, and sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not so easy. And you know, if I just remember how it was when we were building this house, you know, it's just, you just don't give up, because once you give up, it's over. You know, you cannot finish. So no, taking action will take you there. But sometimes, you know, some things will work, but some things won't. And you still have to keep doing what you're doing and going towards your goals, because, you know, there is no other option. There is no other option to get where you want to be. And the failings you get is actually, you know, failing forward. So you know what doesn't work. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. Just the right mindset, you know, when something is maybe not so easy as you thought it will be. And you know, you're not gonna die. You know, I didn't die when I was building this house, so I just learned something, and now it feels so amazing. So once you overcome the struggle, you will be so much happier, you know, just because you knew you did it. So okay, back to you, Thomas. I know you have a book for us regarding this subject or similar, so let's give word to you. I don't want to talk too long today.
Yeah, well, great story, Maus, and well, I guess there's a lot to learn from your story there, because it's whatever we do here in life, it's kind of a journey, you know. It's something we need to learn, you know. And I'm sure when you built the house, there would be some things you didn't knew how to do it, like it's kind of the first time probably for all of your family you build a house, you know, or maybe somebody in the house knew something about building a house, you know, but you probably run into some stuff that was kind of new. You didn't know how to do it, so you need to learn it first, you know, and then take action and then make it happen, you know, or maybe do it over and over again till you make it right, you know. And I guess it's kind of like our online business, you know. We're doing a lot of things here on the internet that we don't really know how it is, you know, or we don't have any experience, you know, but sometimes we just have to learn, you know, and get to work, you know, and better to take some kind of action and then learn something. And some things don't really turn out right, you know, and some things works out really well, you know, maybe even things that you think, well, this is probably not going to work, but I'm going to have to try to do it anyway. And then it turns out to be probably one of the best things you can do, you know. So you never know what's going to work or what's not, you know. It's more get the right mindset of just keep playing, you know, make it a journey and make it fun, you know. And it kind of makes me think a little about the book I want to recommend for you guys. I'm really getting into Robert Kiyosaki's books. Maybe you know his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's his first book, and really famous book, you know, and I really recommend it. You know, I just actually listened to that, was that last week again, probably listened to it 3 or 4 times now. I still learn a lot from that book, you know, but the book I actually want to talk to you about is one of the books that I just finished here when I was in Portugal last week, and it's Who Took My Money, and it's kind of fascinating how to learn about financial investment and how you can build a better future, you know, by being better at managing money, you know. And of course we're here on the internet to make money on the internet, to make a business on the internet, you know, but still, you know, we need to be better at managing our money, you know. And that's really some of the things I'm learning a lot from Robert about. It's really to think about how can you make your money work for you, and by that, over years, you know, create a better future, you know, because you'll have income coming in from investments that will come in even if you're not working, you know. So that's really fascinating for me, and why I really love Robert's books, you know, because it's really a lot to learn about managing money, you know. We for a lot of us, I think in most countries in the world, you know, when we're kids, we go to school and we hardly don't learn anything about managing money, you know, in school, you know. And if you're not from a family where you have good parents that teach you about managing money, you know, it's a lot of people out there today that just struggling really with managing money, you know, and especially with investing, you know. What we do with online business is kind of an investment too, you know. You invest in tools and maybe in apps or different trainings, because you know that you need that to take action to get your business to the next level, you know. But for some people it's so scary that they just quit, you know, or never take action to actually buy the first tool or the first training, you know, because spending the money, you know, or thinking I don't have money for this, I have bills to pay. So it's, well, I'll do it next month, you know. And so for a lot of people, they just never really get on the journey to start creating a better future for themselves and their family, because they're so poor educated on managing money, you know. And I really think listening to Robert Kiyosaki, you know, and actually his wife Kim is pretty interesting too. And I started listening to her book, Rich Woman. And I think every woman out there in the world should really listen to her books or read them, because it's, I think we men probably in a way are a little more into investing and managing money in a way. But man, there's women out there, it's kind of scaring that so many women out there really having a hard time managing money, because it's just not really what they are brought up to do, you know. So we really need to get more into educating ourselves how to manage money. And I'll just finish it off with, if you think Robert and Kim Kiyosaki was really rich when they start building their business and start building their investment in real estate and so on, they were not. They were totally broke, and actually for a while, for a few weeks, they were homeless at a point, and really been struggling, you know. But they learned so much in that period, and they learned to start taking action, and that's when they start making their first investments or their first business, and then slowly it start working better and better for them, you know. But they've been going through some really rough times, you know. And but listen to their stories about how they got their first investments and how they move on to the next one and so on, and how they took action and like went to like 5 or 10 banks to get a loan, you know. And also when they invest a lot in real estate and apartments to rent out, you know. And they probably look at 100 apartments or real estate deals, you know, before they pick the one they're going to put an offer on. And I really think there's something important to learn here, is that if you really want to be successful and start creating a better future for yourself, you know, you have to take action and do some things that not very many people will do, you know. Not that many people will go out and look at 100 different offers on real estate to find the really good ones that will make you good money, you know. So a lot of people pick the first one or just look at a few and they think, well, this is a good deal, and it turns out it's not a good deal, you know. So some of these really successful people out there that we can learn a lot from, and especially learn a lot about how they take action. It's they go through some things that not very many people will do, and probably the same thing on the internet, you know. The people that are really successful on the internet, you know, maybe they make 100 Google Hangouts before they hit a hangout that start really connecting with a lot of people out there. But who want to make 99 Hangouts that's not really giving you any leads or any customers? You know, a lot of people will quit when they're done 5 or 10, you know, because this thing is not working, I'm wasting my time. But it's really to get the right mindset of really understanding that this is a journey, and you just have to take the action and keep going, you know. What you at the moment feel is important for you in a way that you see that you can make a difference and you can make a good business, you know. So if it's making Google Hangouts, doing blogging and other kinds of doing videos on the internet, you know, and maybe you have to do 100 of them before you hit something that will really start making good money, you know. But that one video or that one real estate investment will pay for the rest, all the hard work, you know. So it is kind of like building a house, you know. If you have to put in like 1,000 bricks, you know, and when you put in 50, you're kind of like, well, this is just not happening, you know. That's a long way to 1,000, you know, and you quit, you know, then the house will never be built, you know. But if you realize that, well, this is hard, you know, or this was not exactly as I thought it would be, you know, but you know that it probably will take 1,000 bricks, you know, before it starts looking like a house, you know, and get over those struggles and then keep taking the action. That's when you make things happen, you know. And I think that it's probably this taking action is something that so many of us are struggling with, because we have all these not so good beliefs and all this doubt about would it work or not. So, but one of the things that Robert learned from his rich dad is never say I can't or I can't afford it, because it kills your thinking. So you always have to work on your mindset. How can I make this? How can I afford this? How can I make this happen? You know, how can I take the action that will make it happen? You know, and a lot of times we will do things in life we don't know how to do it or what's going to come out of it. But if you if you create the right mindset of all the time try to figure out how can I make this happen, how can I make this next step, how can I put this next brick, and then that's your journey in life, you know, then things will start happening, you know. So I really recommend Robert, and also like Kim Kiyosaki's books, you know, it's great stuff. And especially
so which one in particular would you recommend just for this hangout? Just choose one so that we can
yeah, well, Who Took My Money, I think that's one of the lastest one I listened to, and I really enjoy it. It's a big topic, you know, but it's really if you want to learn a little about what's going on in the financial world and how you can use money to build a better future, you know, I think it's a good book. There's some crazy things going on with banks and so on in the world that you need to learn about, and so you can make better decisions and take better actions, you know. And like I said, Robert, you know, they have had hard times, you know. So it's not like you need money to make money, or you need to be successful before you can start making like an online business or start investing, you know. It's more of creating the right mindset up front, you know. So you just keep going and keep learning, you know. But definitely about money and investing and so on, you know, it's a lot to learn, and I thought I kind of knew a lot of stuff about it, but there's still a lot to learn, and it's pretty scary how little people actually know, and how people are wasting a lot of time and a lot of money on kind of investing in things that's too risky. And that's why you probably have somebody in your family, if you're talking about I want to get in and start investing in stocks, you know, you probably have a family member that would be like freaking out and tell you not to do it because you're just going to waste money, and it's going to, all these crazy things are going to happen, you know, because that person have at wrong time got into the stock market, you know. So it's a lot to learn about money, you know, and how to, you know, even what we do, building an online business, you know, you need to figure out how to make your money work for you, and how you can all the time take better actions, you know, that will grow your business, you know. And so look into Robert and Kim Kiyosaki's books, you know. It's some good stuff, you know. So and they definitely at a lot of times when they were struggling, taking a lot of actions that a lot of people probably not do, you know, because it's pretty it can be pretty scary, you know, taking actions into something you don't really know what's going to happen. And especially with money, a lot of us are so scared of losing like $10 on something, but maybe you need to lose $10 or $100 or $1,000 on something to learn how to do it right, you know. Or maybe you don't have to lose money, but just learn how to make it right in the beginning, you know. But we all need to go on a journey, and a better journey probably than we are on today, you know. And and money is a big part of it, you know, and taking action is a big part of it too, you know. So
all right, thank you, Thomas. I mean, the ideas I got from what you said was like, I really think that once you start going towards some goal, you decided to take some kind of action, you know, to work with some company, but let's say, and it's not turning out you expected, then you really have to stick to it and kind of concentrate on the positive stuff. So it's really difficult for some people. If something's not working, they lose money maybe, and then they say, okay, it's not working for me. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Sometimes it's just not the way you're working, you know, is working for you, or sometimes it's your mindset. So I mean, I believe that any business can work for you. It's just we have to learn from your mistakes and don't get discouraged, because I myself got discouraged many times before, but now when I started doing these hangouts and videos, we were not like making money or anything, but I was still doing it because I found something I enjoy about it, and I was always having in my mind my goal, my like end result I wanna reach. And sometimes it takes some time, so So even though it's not working now, always look for what you like about what you're doing, or what you like about your goal. Once you reach your goal, like focus on that, even if it's not working, and think about, when you invest a little bit money and it's not working, you learn something. So just maybe put it down, or remember, next time I'm not going to do this, I'm going to try something else instead. So you really have to experiment, because we are all so different, and for each of us works something different. Like maybe Thomas is better on blogging, and maybe I'm better on videos, or maybe something else. So we all have some skills, and we, so just look on the things through these glasses, kind of, I would say. All right. What else I wanted to say today? I want to share with you guys actually 3 tips I have prepared for you, especially when you are into blogging. I just want to make it short. I just hear myself a little bit, like just the echo, and I know the audio is not that great. So next time I'm going to use another mic. All right, today, guys, just give me a second. I have to share my screen now. All right, hopefully it works. Thomas, let me inform me if it's working or not.
Yeah, I'm seeing your screen.
All right, so first tip, guys, is the website I want to share with you is BuzzSumo. You can see it here. I will share it on my PDF. You can actually check the most shared content of any topic or domain. So if you want to write something about some kind of topic, I want to share, you want to find out what is the most shared content regarding your topic, just put a topic or keyword into the search bar. Let's say I would put triathlon now. All right, just to find out what is the most shared about triathlon. All right, there is like Italian, looks like an Italian blogging content or blogged content. Then another one is here, triathlon yellow black sleeves. Let's click on this one. At 50 years of age, Milind Soman has just completed world toughest Ironman. So this is kind of one of the very popular articles on triathlon, you see. So in this way, I can actually find out what is very, very popular and kind of dig into it and maybe curate this content. If you don't know what is curation, just check in Wikipedia, or just use something from this article. So and because I know it's already popular, so if you write something similar, or use some kind of facts from this article, you could curate. Your article actually can get very popular too. Another great tip I have for you today, guys, is the website called SimilarWeb. This is the actually website that can show you your links. It can show you your competition. Let's say if there is any competition regarding the same niche you are in, then you can check them out. It can even show you the ads your competition is using to drive traffic to their site. So it's really, really fantastic that you can actually use the same ads. You can copy the ads from some other websites. There is, let's say, your competition, they are using some kind of ads that are working for them. You can use the same ads. I'm not saying you copy their ads, but you can create like similar ads and get a very good ranking, let's say. So if I put like my website here, again, I am strong into triathlon, so I like blogging about triathlon, and I think the one is correct. If you can't see anything, just let me know, Thomas, if it's something not working here regarding my sharing my screen.
Yeah, I'm seeing your screen fine.
Okay, that's cool. I forgot. Oh, it's not finding my page. So let's. Yeah, it's this one. Just a second, guys. Okay. Already some kind of reason why it's not showing my page. Okay, let's use some other page. I don't know why it's not working with my page. Okay, let's use the page I used before, the Indiana Times. All right. Again. There's one more try here. It can be that I checked already the similar web. I checked some other website, and probably they have some kind of free runs, maybe 2 or 3 websites you can check. And then if you try more than 3 websites during the day, it's probably locked. You will get locked off, so you can't use it anymore because they have like paid services. So just go to this page, similarweb.com. I will share it on the PDF later on, and you can use it probably for maybe 1 or 2 or 3 sites, and then it will not work anymore for the day just because they lock it out for you because it's paid service. So you know, you can use it maybe 2 or 3 times during the day, and then you have to wait for the next day. There are some services, some softwares that work like that. If you want to use them more often during the day for some searches, then you have to use some of their plans. So I can't show it to you now. Anyway, it's a great tool, and just check it out in your free time. Going forward, the last tool I want to share with you today is I have to check my notes here before we move on. All right, so the last one was building links. There are actually some websites where, when blogging, you can change your articles into documents or PDFs, and then you can share this on different sites. I have for you like 4 sites here you can use, like Script, eDocker, Doctape, and Issuu. So whatever content you write, just you know, turn it into PDF and share it on these websites so that you build links back to your content. So it's kind of a great way to give value to the people who like, you know, the reading PDFs. Maybe when they are traveling or something, they just download the PDF and they can read your blog on the way, so they don't have to be online. So I think it's kind of a cool way, not just. I'm sorry, I have to switch off the sharing. Yeah, so it's not just. Did I?
Yeah, I see you again, Mouse.
All right, so it's not just about building links, but also providing value for people who are, you know, on the way. They don't have Wi-Fi, so I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's all from us today, guys. Me and Thomas, we work with an affiliate company. We are very passionate about internet marketing, network marketing as well. The link to check out the presentation is below this video. I think it's a blue button, but I'm gonna change it into red so it's more appealing. So just click the button, yes, let me in, check out the presentation, and decide if you want to join or you don't want to join. We have earning disclosure. The link is also below this video. It's on our web page, internet marketing live.com. So check out the web page. This video will be uploaded there for 1 week, because after 1 week we have another hangout for you. The PDF is also there, the link. It's above the video, so you can download the PDF of the newsletter. And yeah, we are pretty confident about the company we work with. So, you know, just watch the presentation, click the button and decide, and, you know, take action. If you have any questions, anything else, you know, just reach out to me or Thomas. There will be also a field below this video where you can ask questions. So ask questions as well. And I will also provide some more information about earnings of some other people. It will be on the page as well. And, you know, we guys, we're not going to promise anything. We said it on the last videos, but I just want to stress this out. We don't want to talk about how much you can earn, you will earn, and so on. I mean, you know, you can check it out yourself, but we just say it's different. Each person is different. So there will be different results for each of us. And you have to, you know, if you have to think like that. If you're going to work more, you will have more results. If you want to work less, you will have less results. but the company we work with has 70% commissions, affiliate commissions, which is, I believe, it's in this industry, it's just fantastic. It's nothing else I've seen before, and that's why we are very happy to to provide value for you guys and direct you towards this business opportunity. So as we said, earnings disclosure, the link is below this video. I will put it on YouTube, I will put it on the website, and that's all from today, guys. We are happy to be here with you today. It was fantastic hangout. I'm pretty happy we done it. And I'm looking forward to the next one with Thomas. Anybody who's watching us and you want to join us hangout, we have a program called Naked Entrepreneur. If you want to share your story, you can always come to our hangout and share your story. And we are going to listen to you and ask you questions and maybe get inspired by your story. And if you want to be part of our Internet Marketing Freaks group, also you can do that. Just reach out to me or Thomas, and you can do this hangout with us in the future and give some value out to the folks who are interested in making money online from home. Thomas, anything you want to add before we wrap it up?
No, I think you did it very good there, Bounce. So I think we've been on here for quite a while, so it's probably time to finish off. And yeah, like you said, just reach out if you have any questions. You want to get more information, we're here to help you out.
Yes.
And see you next week.
Yes, thank you, guys. So remember from this hangout, just if it's not working the way you want, just stick to it. I visited a triathlon Ironman last weekend, and I never thought I will be so strong during the competition, and I finished the Ironman 70.3. And during the race, I had really hard times, but just because I focused on the finish line, on being happy, I used everything I could. I remembered all the techniques, visualization, switch words, just to come to the finish. And I made it, guys. Here is my number. I still have it like tattooed on my arm, the Ironman 1, 2. This is my number actually, 1, 2, 4, 5. So I'm pretty happy. So I reached my goal, and I believe you guys, you all who are watching us, you can reach your goal too. So just take action, decide, take action, and work on it, no matter what. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Thomas. Bye-bye.